Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either.
Hello everyone, welcome, how's it going? Hi Denise, hello, hi Mars, hi Koala, hello Candy, thank you for your donation, I appreciate you, thank you everyone, hello, hi DC, hello Elephant, hi Ellen, excuse me, hello everyone, hi Meditation, hello, hi Kath, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Hi, Jay. Hello, everyone. Hi, my baby. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Hi, Ivy. Hi, V. So tonight is Witchy. So the spread is... Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I don't know why I keep coughing all of a sudden. I'm gonna make a mess already. The spread is to find your witchy powers. So it's about the magic gift that's already inside of you. What element is strongest in your craft right now? What shadow or fear must be faced right now? And the witch you'll become. So... So yeah, right, explanation mark witch, and if you have your zodiac sign or if your zodiac sign is already there, then you don't need to, but yeah, so I do have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. If anyone's new here, welcome. To join the list, it is explanation mark join, no space in between, followed by your question. You can ask any question you want like always, but tonight is witchy, so witchy questions go above the regular questions. The donation questions go above the witchy questions. You asked a question, Candy? Okay, I'm gonna switch the screens and get started. There we go. Hi, Kiko. Hello. Candy. What good do I have coming towards me in general? In love? Oh man. What is good that's coming towards Candy and love? During the spirit guide visitors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Candy a message. What good is coming towards Candy in general? You have the Five of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there's been some healing going on for sure. Like, I don't know. I just feel like whatever um issues or unresolved or lingering or whatever tension was going on there seems to be better. Maybe not perfect, but seems to be better. So I feel like that is some good energy. You have the Hangman in the dark as well. So I feel like you have learned some things about not rushing into something. Maybe take your time to think about it, or going in a little slower than before, or just waiting to see how things play out before you decide what your next actions are. I can feel that for you. The 10 of coins is in the light, so I feel like there's this energy of success, right? Getting things done. Um, Feeling like you're on top of things, just setting down your roots or your traditions or whatever that is for you. Even though things may not be starting in as quickly or as fast as you're wanting to manifest it. What does Candy need to know about the Ace of Coins in the dark? I don't know, it's just issues with some obstacles in your way or challenges you're facing. Four of Coins in the dark too. So I feel like it's like you are letting go of some negativity or letting go of things that may have been holding you back before. So that is a good positive energy. I feel like you're learning to trust your intuition, facing some fears. Not quite sure if this is love or work. I feel like it could go both ways. Learning more about yourself and what you can manage right now. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Things are going to be picking up pace. There's going to be some fast-paced changes coming your way. Some positive changes. You feel like you're on this healing journey, which is really good. You're grounding yourself. You're setting down boundaries or whatever that is for you. You're going to be taking action. Eight of Wands. Yeah, that's what I got. I feel like you're making progress, or you will be soon. I feel like that's going to change your Ace of Coins back into the light. Hi, Dwayne. Hi, Nezrin. Hello. Alice. Theme reading witchy for Alice. How can Alice find her witchy power? How can Alice find her witchy power right now? That one wants to come out. How can Alice find her witchy power right now? What witchy messages do we have for Alice? The Witch Hunter. There you go. For Alice, I think you're a Pisces, right? So Pisces, your element is usually water. So I feel like you're very intuitive already, very spiritual, very emotional, very sensitive to what's beyond the veils. But you do have the lover. So this is the gift that you already have inside of you. So I feel like you already have this bonding soul activation inside of you. So you're very good at love potions and knowing when people are twin flames and that sort of thing. Or just knowing when people are soulmates. I feel like you're very good at connecting. So that being said, is your energy that's inside of you. Usually people who are really good at um love spells and love connections and getting two people to hook up kind of thing have a hard time or struggle with having relationships of their own because they read into it as much as they read into it to others as themselves, and that's a little bit harder as you don't really see yourself as you do to other people in front of you, kind of thing. That may be some of the challenges you're facing with as well, if that is your current inner witch power that's already existing inside of you. So for the Queen of Pentacles in the light, this is the element that's strongest in your craft right now, and that is the earth. So getting yourself grounded, connecting with the nature right now seems to be what will really help you with connecting with your powers and manifesting and that sort of thing, using those elements in your craft. And this one says unlimited maternal power, Mother Earth magic. You can have some of that. You can summon the forest spirits. You can control wildlife or connect with wildlife, and all that sort of thing. And then for this one is what shadows or fears must be faced right now is the Five of Cups in the dark. The Five of Cups is usually about processing old grief or old hurts. Oh my gosh. It is. Excuse me, sorry about that. No idea what's going on in this room. And then, yeah, for Five of Swords, just kind of like letting go of some old things. This Five of Cups is about shadow work, some grief healing. They could be highly sensitive right now to the unseen realms as well. So the next one is which you're going to become or turn into is the Eight of Wands. You have this boost of fire, maybe being able to manipulate fire, maybe being able to use fire into your craft and that sort of thing, candle work and that sort of thing, light worker. But this one is about making some quick, fast spells, being able to change timelines. And so your witchy message is the witch hunter, and this has to do with the dagger. So this is being able to be able to alert, like if anyone's betraying you or jealous around you or affecting your energy in any that sort of way of that. Also being aware of anyone who doesn't agree with someone being a witch. So someone is in your orbit has poor intentions towards you as well, is the warning from this witchy card. That is what I got. Hopefully some of that made sense. There's still lots of time to join. I'm here for another 2 hours. Almost 2 hours at this point. Aldana, theme reading. Witchy reading for Aldana. How can Aldana find her witchy power? How can Aldana find her witchy power right now? Oops, they have an extra secret one there. What does Aldana need to know from this witchy messages? Midnight Moth! So for your witchy power they have inside of you right now is the Seven of Wands. But it's also having that spiritual wisdom already planted in you. So you may be like witch that by blood kind of thing. It says for the Seven of Wands in general is like being able to channel your energy or just channeling information, that sort of thing, getting downloads. But this one is about protection, being able to have a shield of fire around you, spell resistance, not allowing anyone to cast spells on you, like any kinds of curses or that sort of thing. You can call off any witch hunts, you know, you can not let anyone witch hunt you. You can speak to the spirits and the stars, so that is a really good energy. Even when you're feeling defeated, you can still find or manifest that energy for yourself. For the Knight of Cups, this is the energy or the element that is really strong in your craft right now that you could utilize, and that is water. And so, for water being the Knight of Cups, you're very intuitive, very spiritual, very sensitive to beyond the veils kind of thing. But you could also be more sensitive to being able to cast a love spells with this Knight of Cups, right? Connecting with the emotional realms of the heretic past. So love spells, magic, being able to charm what you want to charm, seduce what you want to seduce. So yeah, love spell seems to be right up your alley in the current energy. The Two of Cups. So what shadows or fears must be faced right now is not being fearful to casting these love spells if that's what you want to do. So it says you have unbreakable soul. Bonding, so you can bond other people's souls together or yours with someone else. That would be unshakable. You can forge internal connections between the souls, binding loved ones, soul connections, love magic potions as well. So I don't know if you have any fears about that, but you don't need to. You already have it within you already. Just by being the spiritual wisdom here. And then the witch you're going to become is, yeah, definitely fire, right? The Six of Wands, having that badass success, being that powerful witch manifesting what you want to manifest, being able to call upon the demons if you wish. Crown of Light, fire magic, victory spells, drawn in crowds from the past energy, maybe being able to, you know, use your witchy powers to gain fame. And it also comes with the Five of Swords. So, fire energy is also, I mean, the air energy is also about being a psychic and clairvoyance and that sort of thing. And this one is about you cannot lose any battles regardless of the logic or probability. So you'll never lose a fight if you use this power. Your agility will rewrite faith, mind control, and speed manipulator, psychic, techie witch. And then your moth messages, distractions. So following the wrong path may need to change. So if you follow the wrong path, you may need to change where that direction is. Being able to redirect, change timelines like the cards were saying. The easy road is not the best road for you. So if it's challenging, that means you're on the right road. That's what I got. Hi, John. Welcome. I'm throwing the cards. Matthew, Richie reading from Matthew. What is Matthew's witchy power? What is Matthew's witchy power right now? Oops, nope, that one didn't want to come out. No, how can John find his witchy power? Matthew, how can Matthew find his witchy power? Sorry, I might have had the wrong energy there. How can Matthew find his witchy power right now? How can Matthew find his witchy power? How can Matthew find his witchy power? Cards don't want to come out for you, Matthew. How can Matthew find his witchy power? There we go. You have a hidden message here. So for the divine grace is what I'm feeling. Some divine guidance. But this is the star. The star is in the dark. So this is your magic gift that already exists inside of you. So I feel like you already have that magic gift of understanding astrology and zodiac signs and all that sort of fun stuff. So those are like your strongest gifts that you have inside you already. Being able to manipulate the cosmic realms, maybe even Reiki energy a little bit there, renewal spells, and just embracing that sense of spirituality. What element is the strongest for you right now? You do have the death. Death is Scorpio, so that is water. So water and earth seems to be your strongest elements right now. For death, it's just a matter of being able to talk and see and acknowledge spirits and anything else that's beyond the veils there. And then for the Four of Pentacles, is always about protection and protection spells and that sort of thing. But your self focus is protection, it seems. That would be the strongest energy for you right now. Um, you can store limitless treasures, knowledge, and souls in pockets of dimensions. So you can store things in different dimensions, apparently. That's a good one to have. You may be focused more on hedge witchcraft kind of thing and set protective barriers around yourself with protections, sigils, being able to hoard other people's energies. For the Three of Cups, this one is what shadows or fears you must be facing right now. So I don't know if it's a matter of like just being fearful of showing other people that you have all these gifts, or if it's something you're just keeping for yourself. I mean, if you had all these gifts going into different dimensions and stuff, not everyone's going to believe you anyways. I could see why you're fearful about not showing them. You have a hard time believing this kind of stuff. Can summon an eternal and enchanted festival, apparently. So that is fun. Vanishing and reversal. So you could do that by a dance. And then you have the hangman here. So the hangman is about time freezing, so you can stop time from happening. See visions, cosmic surrender. I feel like astrology is a big one for you. Then your message here is the witching hour. So favorable circumstances. So the witching hour is usually um 12 at midnight. Um Unless you want the fairy one. Fairy's hour is 3 p.m. Wish so you have the wish cards. So true intentions and manifesting favorable circumstances, things to go your way. This is associated with the Nine of Cups, this card, so making dreams come true. That's always fun. Hi, Azza. Thank you so much for your donation. Twin Soul, witchy reading for Twin Soul. How can Twin Soul find their witchy power? How can Twin Soul find their witchy power? That one was already faced up for some reason. That one really wanted to come out. And then another one. How can Twin Soul find our witchy power? What is Twin Soul's witchy message? The Midnight Moth. The Midnight Moth came out again, huh? For the Eights of Swords, this is the power that you have within you already. So this is the air element, so you're really good at communication, psychic, clairvoyance, intuitive, whatever that is, being able to communicate with things beyond the veil. If you show wish to use those powers. So yeah, psychic, telepathic energies as well. Being able to receive and give downloads, reality, severances, being able to cut through the truth, cut through different dimensions, rewrite faith with a single thought. So just have a single thought about going through dimensions, and apparently that can happen for you just naturally. It's just easy peasy, anytime, anywhere, right? Cosmic mind control, absolute truth spells, reality cutting, um, all kinds of fun stuff, right? Sneaking through dimensions. That sounds fun. I'm kind of jealous. I can't do that. Um, for the element is the strongest right now is water. So even though you seem to tend towards air naturally, right now in the current energy, it's water. So water is about being very intuitive, very spiritual, very sensitive to the realms, being able to use your not just your intuitive abilities, but your imagination in some sort of way as well with your craft. So this is a messenger of dreams. Me being able to read people's dreams or have a better clarity of dreams right now. Channeling messages from deep within the veils, so psychic gifts, spiritual uh, empath, love spells, fairy magic, all up your alley right now. um, the shadows, what shadows or fears you must face right now is the Eight of Swords. So you may have to break your chains, break loose, have provoke that spiritual awakening to get these powers to light up and be stronger and work for you better right now. So yeah, you have to tap into it. Go through with your mind. It seems like you have to use your mind to get these a little bit stronger, to be a little bit more progressive right now. For the Ace of Cups in the dark, this is what you're gonna become. So the Ace of Cups, you're on air right now, but you're working to be more of a water witch. So that is more about summoning pure magic, using that energy, maybe manipulating waters of some sort. Sometimes water witches are really good at manipulating oceans and stuff like that. Very intuitive, very psychic kind of energy. Then your moth message is distractions, making sure you're not getting distracted while you're doing any of this. You don't want to turn the wrong person into a frog or something. Not that kind of magic. Too much Disney, right? I don't know. Following the wrong path. So be careful of not following the wrong path. If you do decide you're following the wrong path, you may want to change that. Redirect your energy when it's needed. The easy road is not the best road for you. So if it's challenging, you're on the right path. It's going to go it. Asa, thank you so much for your donation. Any messages, advice about my sister? She doesn't respect me and it's draining. Let's see for Azza. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give? Thank you. Azza, a message about why does her sister not respect her and it's draining. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Azza a message? You have the judgment in the dark here, so I feel like it's not like your sister is intentionally trying to judge you or the situation or whatever it is. Maybe just comes out without intention, is what I'm feeling. The Queen of Wands, I feel like your sister overall does come from a good place, does respect you even though she's not showing it because the Temperance is in the dark too. So her mind, heart, and soul is not balanced. So she thinks and feels and, is all different. That causes some conflict going on, not just between the two of you, but within herself as well. Not making excuses for just reading the cards here. The King of Cups as well. So I feel like she does feel like she's showing kindness and compassion. Obviously, she's not, because you said that she's not respecting you and it's draining. What is going on? What is truly going on besides what is going on with the sister's energy? The Eight of Cups. Oh, so I do feel like this energy that even though your sister may mean well, or in her mind she feels like she is, she likes to escape responsibility and likes to just do things her way and not really listen to you even though she cares about you. The Knight of Coins is in the light, so I feel like overall she can be patient and reliable, but chooses not to. The Eight of Swords is in the light. I feel like there's a lot of things that's going on in her mind that she kind of holds her trapped. And I feel like the best advice for you is to protect your peace and not allow her to do what she does, disrespect you, and that sort of thing. Two of Cups, yeah, I feel like there's an imbalance between the two of you. I feel like she doesn't feel the same as you do, and that's causing some disrespect and draining. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of protecting your energy. Guard yourself like this Eight of Swords, not allowing her energy to affect you. If you're worrying about her, then that gives her power to use that against you. And it's not like somebody intentionally tries to use somebody else's energy. And it's not like you're trying to allow your sister's energy to affect you, but sometimes just by thinking about something and worrying about it and stressing you out, it will drain your energy instead of blocking it. I just say, that's just my sister. I'm going to distance myself from her. I'm not going to, and give her that satisfaction of her just walking away and letting her do what she wants. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that is what's coming through here because I feel like she's not going to change because she doesn't understand that she's doing anything wrong. But I feel like with the cards, it's trying to tell you to protect yourself here. Yeah. It's tough. It'd be easier if she would like recognize, like if she was doing it on purpose, kind of thing, because she's upset or. Andreas, hello. Look at always say your name wrong. Andressa. Thank you so much for your donation. Will Andressa be in a relationship? Andressa? Oh my god, I'm horrible at saying people's names. Let's see. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Andressa a message? Will Andressa be in a relationship by 2026? A lot of cards. We're gonna try that again. Will Andressa, one card at a time. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want him to give Andressa a message? Will Andressa be in a relationship by 2026? I feel like you will, because I feel like this Knight of Coins is going to be someone who's going to come towards you in romance and passion and a good connection. But I feel like it is going to take some time. I feel like there's going to be some judgment. There's going to be some people coming into your life in romance, but they won't be like the one they're going to be in a real relationship with. And I feel like there's going to be some heartbreaks and worries and stresses and things like that you're going to have to face before you can meet this Knight of Coins. I feel like you're going to meet this person at a party or some sort of social gathering, some sort of event, and things are going to go from there. The Four of Coins is in the dark. I feel like it's just a matter of all the stresses and worries about not finding a partner is going to be relieved from you. You're going to feel good about it. How is this love energy going to play out? How is this love energy going to play out for Andreas? Andreas? Oh, sorry, I'm saying that wrong. For the Chariot, I feel, yeah, you're going to be moving forward in a positive light. The Three of Wands, planning a future together. The King of Swords is in the dark, but it could be just that The two of you don't know that you exist yet. I always feel like when they're in the dark in a love reading, it's just they don't know that you exist. And when they meet you, I feel like they're going to feel more confident about you and the relationship and wanting to plan that future together. That is what I got. May, theme reading witchy, yes. Theme reading for May. You're welcome. For May, theme reading for May. How can May find her witchy powers? How can May find her witchy powers right now? How can May find her witchy powers right now? Which ones come out? There's two of them there, but what messages does May need to know? This one wants to come through. The Witch's Brew. So for the powers that you have within you right now, apparently you're very witchy. You have two cards here. You have the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So being able to utilize the element of water and fire is already within you already. You have the Death card, so this one is the strongest to use right now, which is also water. So I feel like with the Eight of Cups here, you're very good at being intuitive and psychic and clairvoyant and all that sort of thing. Like being able to speak clearly with no issues with spirits and all the other interdimensional beings that are beyond the veils. So for the, now that we're on water here, the wandering sorceress kind of thing. So the wandering starseed. So you're being able to just know or acknowledge the universe and that sort of thing with ease. You can vanish from one realm to another, appearing in different timelines and that sort of thing, just finding your way without any issues. So I feel like your path is something that's greater than faith itself, that you're meant to be on right now. Um, yeah, so in your past life or your existence could have been meant to be you being the spiritual path of maker, so being able to create spiritual paths for others as well. The Ten of Wands. The problem with this is that you also carry a curse. So this could be a curse carried on from many lifetimes, just on you or your family. I don't know. But it says crown of wisdom, talks to ancestors, banishing spells, and mastering of light. You know, curses only work if you feed into it. So if you don't feed into it, it can't do anything to you. For the Death card is the element that is strongest right now. Death card is water. So, like I said, water. You're able to end things with a spell, rebirth many lifetimes. So, coming back through many lifetimes, having a lot of past lives and having a lot more past lives. Being able to channel in ancestors and spirits whenever you want, psychic medium kind of energy. Then for the Empress here, what your shadows or fears must you face right now? I feel like is about unrealized potential, but also like um for the Empress, it's kind of like trying to figure out what keeps you grounded, what keeps you in the mundane kind of thing, and what allows you to have growth in your craft. The Empress is associated with earth, so like earth magic, growth spells, being able to nurture things to make them grow. Yeah, just kind of like giving things life just by touching it. Creative magic spells. And then this one is the witch you're gonna become. So the witch you're gonna become is air. So you seem to be lean more towards water. You have a little bit of fire and earth there, but in the end goal, you're gonna be a air witch. Air witches are very psychic, very telepathic, very, they can be um dimension drifters, mind control, that sort of thing. The Four of Swords in particular is more of lucid healing as well, and being able to go into other people's dreams and stuff like that. So you can place entire worlds into suspension. So you can put a whole world into suspension. You can freeze time until awakened at your will. The dream world. So the dream world is important for you, it seems, like tapping into it, dream walking, wandering, speaking to spirits and all that. And then this one is a witch's brew. So seek alternative solutions. This one is also associated with the death cards and being able to talk to spirits. I feel like this one also means you'd probably be really good at tea leaf reading. There's a remedy for your problems. If you have any issues right now, there's a remedy for that. You can just cook up some sort of potion, and you'll know what to do. I don't know. It'll fix your problem. Easy peasy. BB theme reading witchy. What is BB find her witchy spell? Witchy powers. How can BB find her witchy powers right now? What is BB's magical gifts that's already inside of her? Oh, yeah. How can BB find her magic powers? How can BB find her magic powers? There we go. What messages does BB need to know right now? The cloak and dagger. So for the temperance is in the light. So this is what's within you already. So you already have that guidance from your spiritual guides, your ancestors, the angels are all helping you, guiding you, giving you some light. It's already there within yourself. This is so you have a deep connection with the angels, the spirit guides, all that sort of thing. Your aura reader or highly spiritual, work with the earth and water and magic. So you find your balance, especially between calms and extremes. So that is a fun one to have. So you already have that one though. The Two of Wands. What element is strongest right now is water. No, fire. Fire. I want to say water. Maybe it's a mixture of water and fire, but this is fire. So the Two of Wands, right? Being able to open portals, having visions, being able to map out where you're wandering, go through different timelines, channeling. Two of Wands can also be choosing paths or going between different dimensions, different paths, whatever that is for you. So that is what's strongest for you to do right now. Fire energy is about spell casting, using passion and fire, manipulating fire and energy, sucking other people's energy if you want. The Four of Pentacles is what shadows or fears must be faced right now, is trying to figure out how to protect yourself. So maybe it's a matter of boosting your protective spells or protection things that you do. So yeah, your self-focus right now should be protection. You can store limitless treasures in different dimensions. Set protective boundaries around yourself using sigils. Maybe if you haven't used sigils before for protection, there's that. Entering in different dimensions, so you can just hide, this world isn't doing for you, you can just hide somewhere else. So you feel protected. It seems to be something that you can do right now. Yeah, then for the witch you're going to become is Earth Witch. So learning to be more grounded, using how to connect with the earth a little bit more in your craft or mixing it up a little bit. This can bring so you can bring nostalgia. So maybe you can go back in the past and go, instead of a time travel in the future, go back into the past, change things up a little bit there to make a better future. Can bring memories to life or recreating past events. Lost, you can, make past loved ones come back, making childhood dreams come into reality, and that sort of thing. Then for a clock and dagger, so deception, maybe able to deceive someone if you want, you know, being able to escape any situation, sabotage whatever you want to sabotage in your favor, being able to protect yourself. This is the Seven of Swords, so being able to sneak behind the veils or sneak in between different dimensions without being caught. That seems like a bonus. Tammy, witchy reading for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know right now in her witchy powers? What witchy powers does Tammy have right now? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. What messages does Tammy need to know? Clock and Dagger, that one already came already. What messages does Tammy need to know? The blood trial. So, the power that you have within you already. You can freeze time. You need more time, just freeze it. You got more time. Visions, dreams, that sort of thing, right? You already have dreams and stuff that you already see stuff from. So you already know that you have this within you. Cosmic surrender. You can manipulate the cosmics into your favor, right? You can sacrifice portals if you need to. The element that's strongest for you right now is the Lovers. So the Lovers is Gemini, right? Yeah, Gemini. So air. So for air, right, you can communicate with the spirits, psychic, clairvoyance, telepathic energy coming through, mind control, dream fortress, which I feel like your dream fortress is like right up your alley there. So you're being able to use love into your potions as well, connecting with twin flames or soulmates, that sort of thing. You know how to tap into your heart chakra, no problem, easy peasy. The fears that you have right now, the shadows or fears that must be faced right now, is the Page of Cups. So it's a matter of not being fearful of being able to tell other people what their dreams are, like being a dream reader for other people, channeling in messages for others without any fear or worries. Boost your psychic gifts that you have. Focus on being more of a spiritual empathic. Again, love spells, fairy magic seems to be right up your alley too. To focus on, not be fearful of that. Do some shadow work to see how you can boost that up a little bit. And then for the Four of Wands, the witch you're supposed to be. So you're supposed to be turning into a fire witch. That's your end goal right now. That's your purpose. So you have to, you have the blood trial here. And then the Four of Wands is also about using your bloodline's power. So you can use that as being a hearth witch, rituals, fire magic, elemental power. So using all the elements, which you do, right? You have air, water, earth here, fire. Yeah, so you can just use them all. And then for your message, you got the blood trial. So magnificence. So this is Six of Wands energy. So having past lives, being able to go back in the past and change things up again. Ask your ancestors for guidance. You have that power as well. You have a lineage of witches in your family. So you can connect with them anytime. And that sort of thing. That's what I want. Geneva, hello. What does my sister Laura think of me? For Geneva, what did Geneva's sister Laura think about her? Joining spirit guides, answers, angels of fae that want to come and give Geneva a message. What does Geneva's sister Laura think about Geneva? right now. There we go. Oh, you have the Eight of Swords in the dark. I feel like there's things that your sister wants to say that she doesn't say. She's holding some things back a little bit. I feel like even though she's holding things back a little bit, I feel like Laura is starting to see or understand you a little bit better than maybe she did before. The Two of Swords, I feel like she goes back and forth on what her thoughts and feelings are towards you and what's going on with that. I feel like there's some things about you that she just realized that she didn't really notice or see before. That has kind of just come to light for her. The Four of Wands is in the dark. I feel like she wishes that the two of you were closer, but she knows that there's some sort of tension or something going on between the two of you that seems to be hitting hard on her. She may not look like it, but I feel like she spends a lot of time seeking attention and, may feel like she's not supported even though she is, kind of thing. The Empress is in the dark as well. So I feel like she just feels unsupported. She probably is very much supported, but she feels like she's not. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she's recently learned that she's still struggling with it, but I feel like she's recently learned that. But yeah, she does have a hard time with what's going on and doesn't feel like she has anyone else to support her with whatever's going on in her mind. Um, for whatever reason. Oh, let's see what other messages can we get for Geneva regarding her sister Laura. The Seven of Cups is in the dark. Yeah, you may be limited on how you can show support. It all depends how open she is to it. You know, Six of Wands. She does want your attention. She does want to. She does seem to want more. The Ten of Swords. She wants some healing. She wants a new beginning between the two of you. But it seems really difficult for her right now. What is the best way for Geneva to support her sister? What is the best way for Geneva to support her sister? The sun. Sun's in the dark. Sometimes the sun in the dark is kind of like just letting the clouds pass before you try. I feel like she's learned some things, so maybe she'll learn some more things and just come around on her own. But that's what I got. You're welcome, Geneva. Ariana, hello. So I just recently met few cute guys. Woo! In person. Will there be any more guys that I will meet soon, or will I just have to choose between those two at this moment? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? I feel like with the 10 of coins in the dark and the 10 of wands in the dark, I feel like the universe is like, no, you kind of have to ground yourself and stick with the two that you have before you can move on to someone else. But yeah, the 10 of coins and the 10 of wands is like really trying to get you to stay grounded, to find someone that you can commit yourself to. So it seems to be one of the two that you have. The Knight of Swords, I feel like there's one that is very ambitious, very focused, very passionate, um, maybe even more adventurous than maybe the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups seems to be someone who is more spiritual, more imaginative, more playful in their energy, perhaps. I feel like this one um kind of wears her heart on her sleeve kind of thing. where the Knight of Swords may be more logical, more intuitive kind of thing than just following his heart kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like the cycle between the two of them is not completed. That there's still something going on between the three of you that needs some attention. What does Ariana need to know about this energy with the world here? What is there to celebrate? Two of Wands. Yeah, making that decision, right? Think about whichever one you can feel yourself in the future with. There is going to be some sort of tower moment when you choose one. The other one's going to be out in the cold. Five of Wands, there may be some competition between the two of them for you. I don't know if they know each other or what's going to happen with that, but someone seems to be wanting to fight. They're going to fight for you. They're going to take down this tower for you. I don't know. I don't know who's your Knight of Cups and who's your Knight of Swords. I have a feeling that your Knight of Swords is not the one that you think it is, though. I don't know. That's what I got. Joy, thank you so much for your donation. What? Nazal. Oh my goodness. Snap. I have no idea how to say that. What's next? What's next? Okay, I thought that was the name. What's next in love for Joy? Sorry about that. I thought that was a name that I didn't know how to say. Gotcha now. What's next in love in 2026 for Joy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Joy a message? What is next in love for Joy in 2026? 2026 is so close. I can't believe it. 2025 just flew by. What does Joy need to know about 2026 love life? Love, passion, romance, right? Okay, so you have the Temperance here in the light. So for the Temperance, I do feel like your mind, heart, soul is in the right place for walking into 2026. I do feel like there's going to be some challenges in the love department, though. You have the Three of Wands in the dark. So any of these cards that are in the dark, you do have time to change them around, right? You could easily make this Three of Wands turn into the light simply by expanding your vision, thinking outside of the box, planning what you want your future to look like long term, not just for 2026. What do you want your long term vision to going to be in like 2040 kind of thing? Who you want to be with, or who do you think you can picture yourself with, and just kind of expand that. The Nine of Wands too. Nine of Wands in the dark is not a bad thing. If you're going into love, you want to put down a little bit of guards. Not put down too many, but put enough down so that you can allow someone to get close to you enough to be in a relationship, right? I feel like whatever's going on here, the universe is truly blessing you right now with the star energy. I feel like it's just a matter of having faith in the universe and the spirits and all that they have your back and they're trying to guide you to someone good. What else does Joy need to know about this love energy? Yeah, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who's very hot, romantic, passionate, all charm. Has a very active energy. Could be a Leo, an Aries, Sagittarius, or could be just having fire somewhere in their chart. Maybe it's their Venus sign. For the Hangman here, I do feel like when you're moving into 2026 in love life, I feel like who you want in a relationship is going to change. You're going to have a shift. So you may go back and forth on who exactly you want to be or who you want to picture yourself with in the future. You also have the King of Coins. So you may have this hot, fiery, passionate fire king, but you could also have a King of Coins, someone who keeps you grounded, someone who's more down to earth, maybe slow and steady in their energy. But, they can also be very loyal, very dedicated to you. The King of Wands also could be someone who's very loyal and dedicated towards you. They just sometimes have a lot more resistance than someone who is more of an earth sign. Let's see, what exactly is the love energy coming through for joy? What is this love energy coming through for joy? Ooh, could be someone from the past, but I don't know. It says passion, so keep the flame of passion alive. It's still the heartbeat of love. So an ex may also be one of these kings, I don't know. Healing for the past, heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. So maybe it's a matter of healing as well. Not just I'm opening up for some new love. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. I feel like there's somebody new, like brand new, coming into your life in 2026. Because I feel like you're gonna have a change of perspective of who you want to be in a relationship with. Like, you know, your type is gonna change kind of. But that is what I got. Hi, girl, wake up. Hello, welcome. To join the list, it's exclamation mark join with your question. It is a theme night. Theme tonight is witchy, but you can ask any questions you want. But yeah, to join the list is exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, just like you did for the theme. Oh, that works? Okay, never mind. Moonbeam says what you did worked. I thought it did, but that never mind. Moonbeam knows more than me. For Vivi. Okay, I did know. Vivi, will this theater event happen tomorrow? During spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae, will this theater event happen tomorrow? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give me a message? Will this theater event happen tomorrow? Ten of Cups is yes. The Judgment is neutral, not yes or no. Will the theater event happen tomorrow? I feel like it's a strong possibility, but there's also a possibility that it won't happen tomorrow for some reason, because I feel like there's going to be some resistance of it beginning or opening or starting, whatever that is. Maybe it's just going to be some delays. The devil's in the dark too, so I feel like some unexpected things may happen. Something may sabotage the event from happening one way or another, because I feel like it won't go as successful as planned. So I don't know if somebody's just not going to show up, because I feel like there's a resistance to change, like not wanting to change, but you know, if they have to change, they have to change kind of thing is what's coming through here. Yeah, Seven of Swords. I mean, it's not all that bad. Seven of Swords is in the dark, not in the light, so that is good. It's of Wands. Maybe it's a new beginning of some sorts as well. But that is what I got. Thank you so much, Tammy, for your donation. Love, general for love. What does love need to know right now in general? For any spirits, spirit guides, answers, angels, or faith that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now in general? The Ten of Wands. I feel like there's this energy of a lot of weight on your shoulders, or there will be. I just feel like there's a sense of you taking on too much and just feeling exhausted or overwhelmed or feeling like you have too many obligations to tackle right now. I'm not quite sure what that is. I feel like there is potential of asking for help or sharing that load with someone else. I don't know. You have the Ace of Coins in the dark. I feel like whatever this obstacle is, whatever the issue is, I don't know if it's finances or what, but I feel like you're going to overcome it. You know, may not be perfect, but I feel like you're going to get out of your head, figure things out. Things are going to go smoothly one way or another. I feel like there may be some drama brewing around you one way or another that may cause some things to not be as certain or not be like I just feel a sense of hesitating or bad timing for whatever this I don't know what to call it, drama, chaos of some sort What does love need to know about this energy? What does love need to know about this energy right now? Nine of Wands, right? Stand your ground. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. Don't let anyone give you more work than what you already have going on, because it looks like you're already overburdened. The Six of Coins is here, so I think it's a matter of sharing the work. You know, if you can't do it all yourself. Share. Let someone else do something to help you out. I think if this is someone else's energy, they may rely on you to help them out. You have the Six of Cups in the dark, so something from the past is going to creep up on you. So I don't know if that's what this energy is. An extra person coming into your energy that you were not expecting, and then having to deal with that. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Coins. So I feel like it's a matter of fixing something up and allowing this person into your energy for whatever reason, maybe because of the holidays. Seems to maybe a challenge, but that's what's coming through. Data's what I got. Two different situations, both today and expected. Oh man. I'm losing my cards here. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. I stood up and said to a threatening resident to stay away from me, or I will call the police to protect myself. How did he take this? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? I want to come and give Tammy a message. Tammy stood up to A. How did he feel about it? Oh, you have the King of Swords. So he was definitely in a mood about it. He was really mad that you stood up to him. Like, hey, how does this lady, say what she said to me like that? I don't know what he said. I can just feel him being very cranky about it. I feel like he was irrational about the whole situation anyways. He just likes to be very dominating, it seems. For the High Priestess here, I do feel like, you trusted your intuition, you protected yourself, you did what you had to do, and you did what you did, right? The Hermit is in the light here, so I feel like, kind of like standing up for yourself did give something to think about and do some self-reflection about their attitude and what's going on in their mind. Maybe be more rational about their decisions in the future. There's a Hierophant here. So I feel like you did what you gotta do. I do feel like A did learn something, It may cause a conflict between the two of you, but overall he did learn something that he should, grow up a little bit, mature a little bit. Five of Coins is in the light, so I just feel like there's still some hardships going on between the two of you, but it seems like this did put you in a better position than before. That's what I got. Hey, Kath. General for the next week. Yeah. Well, what does Kath need to know for next week? What does Kath need to know for the next week? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Kath a message? What does Kath need to know for the next week? What does Kath need to know for the next week? There's some negativity coming through here. King of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like someone is just being a butt cheek. Someone's going to be a butt cheek. They're holding back on their feelings. They're easily triggered. Maybe they're not normally easily triggered, but I feel like they will be, and that's going to affect your energy. I feel like this person like has mommy issues or something, or maybe they're dealing with a baby mama. I don't know what that mama issue is about, but something's going on with that that's causing them to interfere with your energy. The sun is in the dark, so I feel like it may just, make things feel unpleasant or just cause some sort of conflict going on there. You have the Five of Cups and the light. Whatever's going on there, I do feel like there's this energy of them trying to create some sort of conflict. Not really conflict. I think it's more like an argument. Like they're going to think that they're right, and you may think that you're right. You are probably right because this person's already in a mood. But I feel like whatever's going on there may clear some things up for you. I feel like it may give you a sense of clarity. You may learn the truth about something or other. I feel like whatever this is, the communication around it is going to be good. It's going to give you some sort of insight. And I feel like it will give you a boost of ambition to take action moving forward. Because with the Eight of Wands here, I just feel the sense of you boosting your ego, right? Just having that boost of confidence and being able to make some bold moves, which is going to make you happier in the long run. Yeah, I feel that for you. Five of Swords. Yeah, whatever's going on with this person, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. They're just an emotional mess right now. Maybe it's, I don't know what they're dealing with. I think it has to do with their mother or mother of their child, or I don't know. But I feel like whatever it is, you're gonna learn something about it, and it's gonna help you along the way. You're gonna get an idea or a boost of creativity or a spark of something that's gonna help you along moving forward. Hi, Hudson. Hi, Chelsea. Hello. Hot Sun, what are these feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? We talked yesterday. Woohoo! Any spirit, big guys, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hot Sun a message? What are these feelings? That is way too many feelings. I'll try that again. There's a lot of things going on there. Any spirit, guides, answers, angels, or fae want to come and give Hot Sun a message? What are these feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? Oh, man, there's some negativity coming through here. The Nine of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy that they're being stubborn about something or refusing to compromise. I feel like he had a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings wanted to come out there. So I do feel like Dee is worried because things are going well between the two of you. I think that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a lot of worry, like a lot of weight on his chest, probably just because he doesn't want to mess this up. He wants this to go well, but at the same time, causing himself to have some stress and worries and overthinking and that sort of thing. The Hermit, though, I feel like he knows clearly what his thoughts and feelings are. It's just, being able to express them without fear seems to be the hesitation. Oh, okay, so maybe there's some of that going on too. Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of weight going on in his chest, but I feel like overall it does seem positive towards you. The world is on in the dark, so yeah. Whatever is going on in their current energy is not over with. They're still going to be dealing with it for a while, or they have been dealing with it for a while. I don't know. For the Nine of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of losing hope kind of thing, like not being very positive in their energy overall right now. But I do feel like they're standing strong. Nine of Wands is in the dark. So even though they're being stubborn, they're not giving up, it seems, I feel. What else does Hot Sun need to know about their feelings and intentions? Page of Swords. I feel like they're slow at taking action, or slow at deciding what actions they want to take. That's what I got. I feel like they have a lot of things going on in their mind. I feel like that's why the Page of Swords is in the dark. There's a lot of things going on up there. But it's probably good that they're talking to you about it, though. Yeah. They just sort of go, what? Yeah, whatever's going on, it seems to be a strong energy that's around them right now. You're welcome, hot sun. R. Lopez, Ray's feelings and intentions towards R. What are Ray's feelings towards R right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What are Ray's feelings towards R. Lopez right now? The tower. The tower's in the dark. I feel like there's been I don't feel like there's been some unexpected changes, but I feel like Ray is like preparing for some unexpected changes. Or maybe they're expecting these changes, but they haven't happened yet. They're standing strong though. I'm gonna shuffle these again because I feel like these are old energies. I'm just gonna try it again. What exactly are Ray's true feelings towards our Lopez right now? The Page of Wands. I feel like there's something that's heavy on his mind that he's not really expressing towards you right now. I don't know if it's just they want to reconnect with you or they want to restart a conversation that has already been had. Because I feel like they're really stressing about it with the Nine of Wands there. The Queen of Swords. I feel like they appreciate your honesty. They appreciate your conversations, the things that you offer them. They do appreciate that. You know, that you are their Queen of Swords and they feel like they're your Knight of Swords. So I feel like they want to take action towards you in romance, but they're hesitating with expressing the desires of romance with you. What is going on with Ray's feelings? What's going on exactly with Ray's feelings? Nine of Wands. They want to stand out. They want to communicate what's on their mind, but not so much what's in their heart with the Page of Wands. They don't want to express that they want romance with you. They're kind of guarding that right now, but they do want to speak to you about some sort of conversation, give you some sort of clarity about what their intentions are, perhaps. Their feelings are kind of like keeping them under wraps right now, though. That is what I got. G's boyfriend arrived home today. How will his 3 weeks of being here affect my daughter and I? Let's see for Tammy. Thank you so much for your donation. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message about G's boyfriend arrived home today? How will his 3 weeks of being here affect my daughter and I? I don't know. I don't know if this is bad advice for you, Tammy, but I just got this image about you like really overly the top treating him like he's like the best son-in-law ever. I don't know if that's gonna scare him away or what, but I just have that strong feeling like you know in those Hallmark movies when the guy wants to hide from the mother-in-law because they're being too much of a mother-in-law. I don't know. That just I'll read the cards. Never mind my thoughts. Oh man, let's see for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know about G's boyfriend arriving home? During spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae. How will G's boyfriend's energy affect Tammy? you have the Five of Swords in the dark, so I feel like things are gonna go smoothly better than they did last time overall. With the Five of Swords, I just feel like that they may even feel the need to give you an apology. If they feel like they owe you an apology, I feel like that you may get your apology. The Hangman is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of some sort of resistance or stalling, just kind of like stuck in limbo. So I'm not quite sure if it's the boyfriend's energy that's stuck in limbo or if it's the energy between the two of you of not knowing how to really react towards each other. For the Ten of Swords in a light here, I do feel like the boyfriend is feeling defeated. I know I'm not talking about your energy though, but I feel like his energy is drained already. So if his energy is drained, and negative, that can have an impact on your energy by feeling drained and defeated as well, especially if you're an empath and very sensitive to other people's energies. You know, if you're an energy reader like me, if someone else is in that mood, it drains my energy too. I don't know, I feel like there may be some things coming to an end. I don't know if it's just his negativity towards you that's gonna end, or if it's something bigger than that that's gonna end. The Six of Wands is in the light. So I feel like overall your G and the boyfriend would appreciate your attention in a positive way, you know, having that end of victory. But I feel like overall the 3 days or the 3 weeks seem to be going positive. What else does Tammy need to know about this energy? What's going on with the ending? What's going to end with the death card? What is going to end? I feel like it's more of a big, profound. It seems like it's more of a big, profound transformation because it came out with the Eight of Cups. So it's not like the boyfriend's going to leave and not come back. I feel like there's going to be some sort of big transformation. So I don't know if while he was gone, he had some sort of growth spell and he became back more mature than he was last time. Because I feel like he's let down some of his barriers that he may have had before, and being more open to communicating with you from his heart rather than in his mind. With the Page of Wands here, I feel that passion trying to come through and wanting to use it. I feel like he feels more inspired, more energetic, more playful or calmer in his energy. Yeah, because I feel like, he's put his swords down. He's not bringing his swords with him this time. Not quite sure, but I feel like he is needing some of that attention. So maybe that's why when I saw the question, I felt like, you treating him more like he's the best son-in-law of life. The Six of Wands is kind of suggesting the same thing. It may help whatever's going on between the three of you. Bake him cookies? I don't know. That is what I got. Lola, hello. He is feelings towards Lola. Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lola a message? Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Lola a message? What is T's feelings towards Lola right now? You have the death card. I feel like with the death card, I do feel a sense of transformation, like a rebirth energy. Like his feelings have renewed somehow. I'm also feeling there's this energy of not just being more passionate, but more truthful and more honest seems to be what's coming through here. You have the star and the light, so I feel like there's the universe is blessing the two of you or whatever's going on there. I feel like T has a new sense of faith or hope of whatever's going on between the two of you as well. The Ten of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there's still a little bit of resistance of some sort of commitment or some sort of resistance of what their ideas of expectations are or boundaries or whatever's going on with that. The Knight of Cups is in the dark as well, so I feel like they're a little hesitant in the romantic department a little bit. Not quite sure what's that going on with that, because I feel like they're resisting expressing their feelings for you for no reason, because I feel like the feelings are there. I feel like the feelings between the two of you is mutual. The Queen of Swords is in the light. So yeah, I feel like they very much do appreciate your honesty as well. They like that you own your truth. You're good at communicating, you know. I feel like they see that you have a clear mind, clear boundaries, and I feel like they have a lot of respect for that. What is exactly is he feeling towards Lola with all of this energy? The Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they want to give you attention, or maybe they're wanting more attention. The Lovers is in the dark. Yeah, I feel like they're struggling in the romantic department, like the intimacy. Not quite sure what the struggle is between that, but that's something that's heavy on their mind. The Hermit is in the dark. I feel like they are refusing to do some soul searching, though. They just want things to come easy, or they're hoping things just work out one way or another without them, doing anything. That is what I got. Hi, Teresa. Jasmine, career reading. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that wants to come and give Jasmine a message on career? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message on career? I feel like with the High Priestess and the Light, I feel like it's really a matter of you trusting your inner knowledge, trusting your inner wisdom as well. I just feel like whatever's going on in your mind about your career, you're probably right. But making sure that it is something that is in yourself. You're not just thinking and being influenced by other people's thoughts regarding your career. Overall, I feel like you do have strength, courage, confidence in your career and the work that you do. Yeah, the magician, so I feel like you have the skills you need, the experience you need to pursue the career that you have or what you want. The Three of Wands is in the dark though. So I feel like your best steps forward would kind of be like focusing on what's going on right now rather than thinking too much ahead kind of thing. Like whatever you're dealing with right now, it is the holidays and all. Just focus on the current energy seems to be what's happening here. Yeah, the Page of Coins. I don't know if there's someone that you can talk to in your career that can give you some advice about how to be able to look forward in the future. Like how can you move up the ladder kind of thing with a promotion or a raise or an advancement or whatever's next for you in your career. But I feel like it's a matter of you staying in the current energy, but also communicating with how to move yourself further to turn your Three of Wands into light. Because right now it's in the dark, so it's kind of like there's obstacles in the way, and I don't know if there's been some broken promises or not really seeing eye to eye with other coworkers or colleagues or whatever that is for you. Yeah, that's what I got though. V, hello V. Can we check what are Mihail's real love, feelings, and intentions towards Natalia romantically currently moving forward? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give me a message about Mihail's real true love, feelings, and intentions towards Natalia romantically moving forward? Oh boy, I try every time for those two. Mihail's being Mihail. Not much we can do about Mihail, right? He may be a little bit blindsided, but he follows his heart, not his mind. We know that. Um, for the Seven of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of surrendering and just like giving in to whatever Natalia wants or desires or whatever's going on there. Doesn't really feel like he has any control over what's happening. He does, but he's acting like he doesn't. That's some sort of weird glare going on there. Maybe because my lights are not on. Is that why? Oh, maybe. No. Stream's almost done, and I finally figured out what it was. Okay. For the King of Cups, he's standing strong, Despite all of this, it doesn't matter, hide it under the rug, hide it under the bed. We're gonna keep moving forward, 8 of Wands. Just move forward, doesn't matter what it is, just fast-paced movements, passion, action. Yeah, I feel like he's going with his heart and not thinking, Like, doesn't matter how much Natalia hurts him, manipulates him, controls him. He just wants to feel whole. He doesn't want to feel like part of him is missing, is the problem. 7 of Swords, doesn't matter what Natalia does, lie, cheat, whatever. He just wants to feel whole. He just wants to feel completed. Yeah, it's that twin flame. Twin flames suck. That is hard. I feel like he's feeling that just because he's following his heart. Yeah. That's him? Okay, well, there you go. And maybe Natalia is a problem then. Relax. Hello. Spiritual messages. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation? I don't know why I want to say relax. I couldn't see meditation. Meditation was cut off my screen. It's meditation. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? The Ace of Cups, love and romance is coming into your energy. I can feel that. I feel like there's a new person coming into your life. It's a good opportunity, a good chance for communication. I feel like there's new love, new healing coming through, a sense of inspiration. The 6 of Swords, you moving forward and leaving the toxic energy behind you, right? Leaving all the bull poop behind and moving forward. The Queen of Coins is in the dark, though. I feel like it's just a matter of you being grounded and connecting with nature, connecting with yourself, and trying to figure out what is going on. Yeah, you have the 4 of Wands in the dark as well. So I feel like it's just a matter of letting some things go. Yeah. I don't know if I feel like you're just like faking happiness or just faking something just to get through, because I feel like there's this energy of I just feel like this energy of like just faking to get it and like lacking that support that is needed or the attention that is needed. The Five of Cups too. Oh man, I just feel like this energy of just processing some griefs or hurts or whatever that is. Um, I feel like you're trying to let go, but there's still some things that you're struggling to let go of. What does meditation need to know about this energy? What's going on here? What is this energy that's coming through? Ten of Cups. I don't know if there's this energy of feeling a sense of emptiness coming through. That's what I'm feeling. What's going on with the Ace of Cups? What's going on with the Ace of Cups energy? The Moon. I feel like the truth is going to be revealed towards you one way or another if you haven't figured it out yet. The Six of Wands. Oh man, I feel like things are going to be tough for a little while emotionally, but I feel like you got this. I feel like it's, if you're having any repressed feelings about something or other, I do feel like there is love coming towards you. I feel like you are going to be moving forward despite the challenges here. I feel like you will learn the truth about something or other. Things are just going to come clear. Trust the instincts that you have. Six of Wands. You may not be getting the support that you need right now, but I feel like there is something that's trying to come forward. What's trying to come forward for meditation with this tough energy? The Moon and Light. I feel like whatever it is, so whatever it is that's not clear is going to come clear to you. Yeah, that's what I got. I feel like there's going to be some changes. I feel like a new love is coming into your energy. I don't know if it's new love, like a person, or a new love of a hobby or something that's going to give you a boost of energy. Mars, hello. What does Mars need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? The Lovers, love and romance is in the air. I feel like there may be a falling out, but I feel like it's going to be healed. I don't know if there was love and romance, there was a falling out, and they're going to reconnect with you, or what? Or if you're just going to, make amends, or what's happening here? The Queen of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like some choice words were said, right? Some harsh words. I don't know if it was you saying the harsh words or if there was just gossiping going around, or I don't know. Rumors being spread one way or another. Knight of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if they broke your heart or what's going on with that. The Knight of Swords, I just feel like, or Knight of Cups, I mean, I feel like the Knight of Swords too, because I feel like there's this energy of someone hiding their emotions and being temperamental. But with the Knight of Cups in the dark, I feel like they're not really open to love. They just want to play. Kind of energy, or if that was their energy before. The Six of Coins. It is more about them than the two of you together. But I feel like they come to a realization that they're not whole without you. So I feel like they may want a second chance with you. Let's see, what is this energy for Mars? Who is this person coming towards Mars? Knight of Wands, they want to take action towards you now. They feel like they may be chasing some empty fulfillment, but they still want to see what's there. At the bottom of the deck is the Sun. They're trying to be positive. It's like, oh, I feel like someone's gonna want to try to come reconnect with you in romance. They want to try again. They feel like they can be better this time. I don't know. Denise, hello. What are the feelings of Bahar for Denise? What are Bahar's feelings towards Denise? Very spirit guides, angels, or fae. Want to come tell Denise? What are the feelings of Bahar towards Denise? Bahar feels complete. I feel this energy that they feel happiness and success with you. The King of Wands, hot, fiery, passionate, romantic energy. I feel like they're not very spiritual, or they don't really rely on their intuition all that much. The Hangman, I feel like they're willing to wait for you if that is what it takes. The Wheel of Fortune's in the dark though, so I feel like it may not be the best timing for the two of you to connect, but it's happening anyways. What else does Denise need to know about this? Nine of Swords. I feel like they're thinking about you a lot, like overthinking. Overthinking too much there with the Nine of Swords. You also have the Page of Coins in the dark. So I feel like there's some things that they're not really communicating to you about. The Magician, they may not feel 100% confident in themselves. Yeah, I feel like they may not be completely honest with you though. So I don't know if there's things that's going on they just don't think to tell you. But they seem to be having some worries about it. Yeah, I feel like they're a lack of focus too. Like, yeah, they seem to want a connection with you, but they're not really putting a lot of effort into it. They're just kind of like waiting around. That's what I got though. Girl, Wake Up podcast. Hello. Aries, will I get a remote job in 2026? Let's see. For Girl Wake Up podcast. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Girl Wake Up message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Girl Wake Up a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? There we go. Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. I feel like you've been dealing with a heartbreak, or you had a heartbreak. I'm not quite sure what's going on, if it's the past or now. But whatever that is for you, I feel like it's still kind of lingering in your energy. But I feel like you will get the remote job in 2026, or you'll find something, because you have the Three of Cups here. So I feel like this connection of you socializing, having meetups, collaborating, networking, whatever that is. So I feel like you'll get that sense of clarity. The Page of Swords. I feel like there's going to be some bold moves, some quick action, a boost of ambition, a boost of focus. Things are going to get a little bit more intense moving forward. You walked away from a Libra. Oh man, yeah, I can feel that for you. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like even though you may get something, you may be not 100% satisfied with it because your Queen of Wands is in the dark. I feel like, I don't know if it's just a matter of focusing on impulse, or going a little bit too quickly here, because I feel like you're resilient and really smart and stuff. It's just, wanting that remote job. Let's see, what is going on with this energy? Why is the Queen of Wands in the dark here? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there may be some false beginnings of some sorts. Yeah. Yeah, how about the current job? Okay, that's probably it then, eh? I feel like there's some false start, so I want to start with the Ace of Swords. Just not having that sense of clarity because I feel like there's an impulse, like I'm wanting to take it quickly. The Judgment is in the dark too. I just feel like there's a sense of poor judgment. Is there more than one remote job available? Is there more than one remote job available? No. What is the confusion with the remote job? The Moon. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of making sure that you have all the details before you jump into this remote job. I feel like it might be available towards you, but making sure you know exactly what you're getting into. Too many women, too many gossip. I feel that for you. Yeah, yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like it's like don't jump on the first remote job that comes your way. Like really look into it, do your research, making sure you know what you're getting into. Because you don't want to be in a worse position than you're already at. I feel like is what is trying to come through here for you. Just slow down and focus on what you need to focus on with making sure that you get at the right place at the right time. You're lost at your job, man. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone you can communicate with that, but yeah, that's tough. I wish you luck on there. It seems to be like something's gonna come through for you. It's just yeah, looking into it, getting the information you need. Pretty in Pink, hello! What are A's true thoughts and feelings towards Pretty in Pink? Rain spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Pretty in Pink a message. What are A's true thoughts and feelings towards Pretty in Pink? There's a Page of Cups is in the line. I feel like not someone, it's A, right? A is going to express his feelings towards you. I feel that. Yeah. The Three of Wands. I feel like he wants to make plans with you moving forward or setting his intentions towards you. The Eight of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like he wants to go a little bit slower than what's been going on. I feel like he's not in a big rush with expressing his feelings or whatever's next between the two of you. Um, the Lovers is in the dark here. I feel like there's this energy of being at a crossroads with a relationship of where it's going, where it's headed. And I feel like they're trying to figure things out, even though they, Page of Cups, they have a lot of love, a lot of romance, feelings for you, a lot of passion. Three of Wands, again, wanting to plan a future together, but at the same time slowing down, not really sure of what's next. I don't know if it's like commitment issues or what's going on with that. The King of Wands is in the light too, so I feel like there's a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of intimacy kind of energy coming through, but wanting to take action, fast action too is coming through. Just wanting to move forward at the bottom of the deck. Um, yeah, they're just hesitating and wanting to go slow, not rushing into anything. Sometimes slow and steady is the way to go. Slow and steady makes it last longer too, rather than just rushing into anything. There's a lot of strength in the relationship between the two of you. So I do feel like his true feelings is there's a lot of love, a lot of romance, but wanting to slow things down. He's been taking slow action. Yeah, yeah. He wants to go slow. Slow and steady is what he's doing for a long time. Yeah, sometimes it does take a really long time. Takes a long time sometimes. Yeah. Not quite sure why they're going so slow, but they do want to take their time. There's still a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of spark, a lot of strength between the two of you. Seem to be going forward. I feel like the obstacles are just them wanting to slow things down. Nail, hello. Will I find a school next semester, or I'm going to wait this whole year? For Nail. Will Nail find a school next semester? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Will Nail find a school for next semester? The High Priestess. I feel like you will have options. You will have options of what schools you can apply to or what schools you can go to. So I do feel like you'll have options. Just a matter of, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition about how that's going to play out for you. Is Nail going to have to wait out this whole year? Is Nail going to have to wait out this whole year? Three of Wands. Three of Wands is yes, but it's kind of like expanding your vision or expanding what it is. So I don't know if it's a matter of figuring out or, if one thing doesn't work, how to move forward. Two of Cups. Again, I feel like you have choices and options coming towards you. So I feel like you are going to figure things out. There is competition, but I feel like you're not going to have to fight the competition all that much, though. You're going to figure it out. Mary, feeling really heavy energy since the end of last week. I just need some guidance. Let's see for Mary. There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mary a message? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mary a message? What does Mary need to know about some spiritual guidance here? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mary some guidance? For the Ten of Cups, I feel like there's this energy of your wants and desires are aligned and clear. I feel that for you. I feel the sense of harmony, fulfillment around you. Some successes have happened or they will be, even though it's really hard right now to see them. The King of Coins is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy just feeling a little bit defeated, feeling, drained and not so steady in your energy. But you are the Empress. You have to remember that you're the Empress. You can ground yourself. You can, see the beauty within yourself and your situation, no matter how hard it is. You have the world. So I feel like whatever cycle you're going through right now is going to be ending and completing. You're going to be starting a new cycle. It's just a matter of keep fighting your way through it. The Five of Swords here. I just feel like there's a sense of put more strategy or strategize what your next plans are, what your next steps are. The bottom of the deck is expanding your vision, thinking outside of the box and how you're going to overcome these obstacles that you're facing right now. What other messages can we get for Mary? What other messages can we get from Mary right now? The Lover. So maybe making a choice in the relationships that you have. Which ones are worth keeping around and which ones you can distance yourself from as well may help. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be learning the truth about something or other. Whatever's been worrying you is going to come to an end. I feel you're going to come up with some ideas on how to problem solve. I feel like someone's going to be able to support you one way or another. It's just giving it a little bit more time. That's what I got. My baby, hello. Theme reading Witchy. I love theme readings. Let's see for my baby. What does my baby need to know about finding her power? What does my baby need to know about finding their power? What does my baby need to know about finding their power? What other witchy messages do we have for my baby? Ooh, the flames. So for the Chariot, this is the witchy power that you already have within you. Like, you were just born with it. So for the Chariot, it's always about moving forward despite the challenges and the obstacles. But this one says that you have the ability for time travel. You can move between realms or veils, whatever that is for you. You can direct spells in the direction that you want to. So be mindful of your words, because your words are spells. So if you direct the words to the wrong energy, you have to deal with consequences there. You have astral projection energy as well. So you have victory charms. Um, so what elements is strong right now? So your current energy for the Chariot is Cancer, right? I think the Chariot is Cancer. The water energy right now. So that's water energy is what you already have. So that water is very spiritual, very sensitive to beyond the veils, the spirits, and all that sort of thing. Very intuitive. But you also have the Four of Swords. You also have air. The element of air is very strong in your witchcraft right now. So it's about communication, psychic abilities, being clairvoyant, telepathic, that sort of thing. Can also read dreams and that sort of thing as well. With the water energy, can also read dreams, but what is the strongest power they have right now is that you can place and rewrite worlds. You can suspend different dimensions and time until they awaken at your will. Dream world, so you can tap into the dream world. You can walk through other people's dreams, go wandering during your dreams, and that sort of thing. Maybe helping other people interpret their dreams. For the Empress here, what shadow or fears you must face right now is kind of, trying to do all this without getting any support from anyone else or guidance from anyone else. So, yeah. So, for the Empress, you're really good with fertility, abundance, love spells, that sort of thing. Growth spells, but this is kind of like fears. So, I feel like if you're fearful of not having any support or anything to practice any of these things, it's kind of a fear that you need to face right now and just overcome it. Love is giving you can give life just by your touch. You can use your creative magic to your advantage as well for the healer. This is what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be transforming into a healing witch. So the Queen of Cups. So you already have the water energy within you. You're meant to be a water witch. You just need to, or water mystic, water wizard, whatever you want to relate yourself to. Water vampire. Um, I like vampires. I met some vampires. They're really cool. Um, so for the covenant leader, you can start your own covenant if that's what you choose to do. You're highly intuitive, highly psychic. Trust your inner voice. You're sensitive to the supernatural, but that's just the gift that you have. The flame, so transformation. So it's never a good idea to burn bridges, but your situation may be past that point right now. So if you have to burn the bridge, you gotta do what you gotta do. A new you is emerging, so time to release the old you and embrace the new one. Time for transformation. This is associated with the tower energy, so there's a big, profound transformation that's coming. Gotta embrace it. That's what. Nazrin, hello. What are Nazrin's Aries boyfriend's next moves and intentions towards Nazrin? The Taurus. Let's see. Is there any spirit guide destinations or fae that wants to come and give Nazrin a message? What is your boyfriend is an Aries, right? Aries and a Taurus. Let's see what's going on between the Aries and a Taurus. Death card. I feel like there's going to be some big changes between you and the boyfriend. There is the Hierophant. in the dark, so I don't know if your boyfriend's a bad boy or they don't always stick to the same routine or the same flow of things. I feel like with they're an Aries, they don't really like to be in routine, you know? They like spontaneous. They like, they don't need to, stay the same. And where Tauruses seem to not appreciate change so suddenly all the time. For the King of Coins in the light, I feel like they do have a lot of respect for you, though. I feel like they do, or they can relate with you being grounded and down to earth, and they do appreciate that. I feel like they do feel like they are nurturing and loving towards you. By the same time, with their Aries energy, they can be a little bit more impulsive and all over the place in their energy. It may be harder for them to stay grounded. For the lovers here, I feel like they are at a crossroads of where things are going in their relationship with you. So I'm not quite sure if something has happened or what's going on there. The Knight of Wands, I feel like they are very protective of you, though. They are trying to find that inner strength to work things out with you, I feel. Yeah. Um, I feel like they're trying to push through, but there's some things that are just a little bit hard for them to deal with. What is going on with this? What is the boyfriend's next moves towards Nezrin? What is the boyfriend's next moves towards Nezrin? The Seven of Cups. They have options, but they haven't chosen yet. Let's see. What exactly are their intentions? The intentions are to move forward with you. The Ace of Cups. They're not quite sure how they're feeling about you, though, right now. I feel like they do have a lot of respect. They have a lot of connection with you. You know, yeah, they're just at a crossroads of how this is going to play out. That is what I got, though. Keely, theme reading for Keely. What is Keely's witchy power right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is Keely's witchy power? How can Keely find her witchy power right now? What witchy messages do we have for Keely? Knowing, take the first step. So don't be scared to use your powers. You have lots of powers already. So this is what you have within you already. It's already there. You just got to pull it out, use it to your full advantage. So you have the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. So you have the element of water and air. So you're very highly intuitive, psychic, clairvoyance, that sort of thing. Being able to communicate with spirits and any other interdimensional beings from beyond the veils. The Queen of Cups, she's a healer, she's a coven leader, highly intuitive, psychic, trust your inner voice. You're sensitive for the supernatural. So being a Four of Swords, you're also really good at dream reading, walking through other people's dreams, wandering during your dreams, interpreting dream meanings to other people as well. Yeah, so speaking to spirits and all that sort of thing, building your own sanctuary. For the Emperor here, this is the element that is strongest in your craft right now, and the Emperor is fire, so fire energy, fire potions, fire spells, all that is stronger for you right now. It also says that you have the power to command whatever commands you want to do. Protection spells are very strong for you right now. Using sigils is really good for you to use right now as well. Anchoring rituals, anchoring energy to ground yourself, that sort of thing. You have the power to control realms. If you realize it or not, you can summon the Fae at your will. Don't forget to leave a little bit of sweets there, butter them up a little bit. The Seven of Wands. So what shadows or fears you must face right now with the Seven of Wands is protecting yourself. But your protection energy is really strong, so now's the time to protect yourself if you're fearing about any protection. So you can use the protection of a shield of fire around you. You can put a shield around you to resist any spells or curses or anything like that. That sort of thing. Yeah. Mary, I did do your reading. I think it's just before this one. Or it's two before this one, Mary. Just write explanation mark timestamps. I think. Yeah. I thought I did Mary's reading. Yeah, I did your reading. Yeah, so there's that. And then for the witch you're supposed to be right now, you're supposed to be the chaotic witch. So you're supposed to stop being a nice little healer. You're supposed to be the chaotic witch. You're supposed to make destructive revelations, lightning strikes at your manipulation. Use some divine upheaval, control storms, and that sort of thing is supposed to be what your focus is, what you're transforming into. And do what you want, though. I feel like nothing wrong with being a fairy witch here. It says, trust your soul and intuition. Don't wait until you're ready. You're ready now. Knowing to take your first step. This is related to the High Priestess, so trust your inner wisdom that you have within you. All your knowledge is within yourself. So there. Mike! What's Nicole thinking about Mike right now? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What is Nicole thinking about Mike right now because she's acting strange? Why is Nicole acting strange and how does she think about Mike right now? Oh, maybe it's that time of the month. I don't know. I don't know how I got out of the justice in the dark, but that's what happened. Queen of Wands, right? Oh man. The justice is in the dark, so I feel like she's a little out of balance right now. Not really wanting to take accountability for something that's probably your fault. The Empress is in the dark too, so I feel like she's feeling unsupported, neglected, not getting enough attention, and causing some moodiness. Eight of Swords is in the light. So I feel like whatever's going on, she feels too restricted. Maybe she wants more money, wants to do more things, and it's just doesn't can't have it all. I have that problem. I want it all, and I can't have it all. I feel for her. The Queen of Wands is in the light too. So I feel like whatever it is, she's being impulsive, hot, fiery energy, right? Oh, I don't know if she's a redhead or not, but she kind of has that energy right now. I just feel the sense of her being confident, smart, but also, a little impulsive and hot tempered, maybe a little bit, or just being driven by her ego in the wrong direction, causing some negativity, it seems. I don't know. For the Seven of Wands in the dark, I feel like she's kind of like given up, surrendering, feeling overwhelmed. So I feel like there's a lot of energies going on with Nicole that are just tough for her to deal with right now. So I don't know. Wait it out. Things will get better. She'll stop acting strange. But I feel like she's a little needy in the attention department. And DC, hello. Will my upcoming family vacation go well? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give DC a message? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give DC a message? Will the upcoming family vacation go well for DC? Man. So your hidden message was the Ace of Wands in the dark, the Ten of Swords. For the Ten of Swords and the Light, I feel like there's this energy, uh, drama coming through. I don't know what the drama is about. I just feel like there's this energy of chatter going on, some sort of feeling defeated, burnt out, some sort of setback, or some sort of false start with the Ace of something's going to start later, delayed, with the Ace of Wands. Whatever that is, there is a Five of Cups, so I feel like I feel there's going to be something that's going to happen. So I don't know if it's going to happen before the vacation where, we might go back and forth. Should we go? Should we not have it? What's going to happen there? Because I feel like things are going to be better though. Because trying to decide what to do. But in the end, it's going to be positive. You have the sun energy. So things are going to go well. Things are going to go as well as they could, right? Having fun, having that excitement, a lot of positivity, a lot of happiness. It's just going to feel effortless, but I feel there's going to be some sort of chaos in between. I don't know if there's someone's going to fall. I don't know. Someone just won't be able to go for some reason or what. What does DC need to know about this? What does DC need to know about this? The Six of Cups is in the light, so I feel like there's nostalgia energy coming through as well. Ace of Coins. I feel there's gonna be something going on with the start of the vacation. Yeah, I feel like there will be some good energy, good happy times, good memories, but at the beginning of the vacation it's gonna be rough. Or just before the vacation starts. That's what I got though. Hi Teresa. Teresa, I'm not a psychic, I'm an energy reader, so I just read people's energies. So I have no idea where your Cash App card is. Yeah, sorry about that, Teresa, but I am an energy reader. I read energies. I'm not a psychic. I don't have visions of where things are like some other people do. But thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'll be back tomorrow for more readings. Tomorrow I'm going to do moon readings for the first quarter moon? First quarter moon? Last quarter moon? Oh my goodness, I can lose track of my moons. Tomorrow is moon readings though. Hope you all have a great night and I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Bye.